Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. I realized that I still got at least a few final thoughts videos that I got to get done, and got to start getting them done. Summer's dwindling down, and fall is fast approaching. So today's video, as you can see, is going to be my final thoughts on the Redcat Volcano EPX Pro. I've put about 8 packs through this truck, and I'll say right off the top, it's been one of the more enjoyable RC purchases that I've made this year. I feel, the fun to dollars ratio has been right up there. Granted, you see on one of my earlier videos that early on with this truck, I broke the front of the chassis where the bumper mounts to it. I did contact Redcat and they gave me a replacement. I still have not done the chassis switch. I'm still thinking about just dropping the money and getting an aluminum chassis. But no matter which one I do, I figure at this point I'm just going to hold off until winter when it's too cold and snowy to go outside in RC and I need something to do. But onto the truck, like I said, I'm not going to go over all the specs and everything because I've already done that in some previous videos. But it's been a lot of fun, and for $239, I think everything is a nice package. I did not expect, when I ordered the truck, I did not expect the upgraded radio. I did fully expect to get the transmitter with 8 AA's. So this was a nice surprise, just 4 AA's. You got your trims and everything under the switch. It's a nice radio, feels good, does the job. The battery, when I got it, I've never owned a Hexfly LiPo battery before, so I didn't know what to expect. 3500 milliamp hour battery, only 15C, so I wasn't sure how long this battery was actually going to last me. Truth be told, the 8 packs that I've run through this truck, I've only used this battery 3 times, but so far no problems. It balance charges just fine. And for a ready-to-run package, actually the charger for this isn't too bad. Obviously, I would always go with a better charger when you decide that this is a hobby you're going to stick in. But for a ready-to-run charger, I was pretty impressed. Not a whole lot else to say about the truck. I mean, it's held up really well to my bashing, other than that issue with the chassis. I mean, the body still looks good. It has taken a fair share of flips and tumbles, and it is held together pretty darn well, I must say. Here's a look at the truck itself. If there was anything I would say anything that I wasn't crazy about, it's that so much of the electronics here seem to be exposed with the way that the body sits, because it sits up here a little bit higher and you can kind of see this stuff, which I'm always worried about debris and stuff getting in here, but it's really never been an issue. I mean, just, you can see right there, a little piece of grass, but nothing serious. Nothing has gotten up into the steering linkage and bound that up. Everything's been great. It's a 3300 kV motor, which is plenty of power for this truck. It is very torquey, and it may not have a huge initial burst when you hit that throttle, but when the truck is moving and you hammer down on the throttle, it really moves. And it's I don't want to say it's like a really heavy truck, but I mean, it's kind of heavy, and it's hard to explain, but like when I was out running it in the backyard and I was getting up to speed and I was doing some speed passes in the backyard, passing within a few feet of me, I mean, you could just kind of feel this thing as it roared by you. It was I gotta say, pretty much everything about this truck was a pleasant surprise. Again, the whole issue with the chassis braking, I've looked online. I haven't really read, heard, seen really anything else about that being a huge, well-known issue. Who knows? Maybe I wasn't looking in the right places. But it could just been, a bad batch of plastic that came out. for all I know. But for a Red Cat vehicle, and I gotta hand it to them. A couple years ago, most people, when they heard of Red Cat, would look down their noses at them. And over the last year or so, this company's really gained a lot of respectability. It's the second Red Cat that I've owned. The first one being the Everest 10. But both vehicles for what they are, I've really enjoyed both of them. I don't have the Everest 10 anymore, but I definitely plan on keeping the Volcano. I don't really plan, other than whatever I decide to do with fixing the chassis. I really, at this point, don't have any plans for upgrades. It's just fun the way that it is. I enjoy it. And like I said, other than that deal with the front end where I broke the plastic, this thing is held up. And I haven't even fixed it. I've been running it. I probably ran 5 more packs through it after I did that. And nothing else is broke. Nothing else has come loose. It's held together well. So my final thoughts on this, I'm not going to really put points against the breakage that I did have. It could have just been a simple anomaly for all I know. So for $239, a completely ready to run package with an upgraded radio that I wasn't expecting, a battery that's performed well, and for a ready to run kit, the charger actually was pretty darn good too. So my final thoughts on the Red Cat Volcano EPX Pro, overall, very good. It's fun, it's torquey, it holds up to the abuse. If you're looking to upgrade to a 4x4 brushless truck and you don't want to drop a ton of money, relatively speaking, to other vehicles, for $240 you can get this shipped to your door. I think it provides excellent value and a whole lot of fun. So that's going to do it for this final thoughts video of the Red Cat Volcano EPX Pro. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, if you did, please leave a like, comment, and if you haven't, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. Until next time, everybody have a great day. Thanks.